Hello everybody, welcome to Badlands Ballistics. Got a video that I'm really excited about today. It doesn't make sense why I like these guns so much. Walther PPK. This guy is in 380. This one, it says inner arms on the one side, and then it has all of the Carl Walther stuff on the other side, made in USA. I think the true aficionados of the Walther PPKS are going to call this a Smith & Wesson Walther PPKS. The stuff I've read about it, quality is great. This guy is in great shape. Of course, I bought it as a used one, immaculate condition, and the quality of these on the reviews and stuff you read about them are excellent. So the price was pretty good on it. The guns are in good shape. Thought, what the heck, I'll give it a try. If you guys watch the channel, you know that I truly like a Walther PPK. I have the 22 and the 32 ACP, and I really like them. I don't know why. I think they're cool. They're fun to shoot. I've shot that 22 a lot. Is it truly ultra reliable? Not even close. Pretty good with stingers, but that's about it on that 22. The 32 ACP, I really like it. It is very reliable. I've heard these guys are super reliable. So, interesting gun. Show you a couple things. This is the cute little box it comes in. It's funny, it's got some plastic little clips to make it a little bit of a pain in the neck to open. But this came with all the paperwork, extra bag, a little cleaning jig with it. So probably better pull that mag out, so we'll try both mags. So that's what the box comes with. And it comes with this cool little leather hard case, or excuse me, soft case. Kind of got the sheepskin in it. I love these soft cases. I use these all the time. I use them especially when I'm traveling. We go down to St. George, Utah quite a bit in the winter. Go up to northern Utah a lot of times. These guys, to me, to throw a little handgun in and put them in a shooting bag, I really like them. I like hard cases too, but they're just a little bit more bulky. To where I could put 2 or 3 handguns in these soft cases, throw them in a shooting bag, I'm ready to go. To where the hard cases, they're just bulkier. So it comes with that. So I thought that was pretty neat. So I got a couple different apps, or 3 types of ammo today. I don't reload for the 380. Am I gonna? I don't know. I'm gonna have to fall in love with it before I invest in reloading equipment for it. Factory ammo's fairly cheap. You can buy some of the Reman stuff. Freedom Munition, some of those outfits, pretty reasonable price. But I'll show you what I'm gonna start with today. This is just bronze PMC, 90 grain bullets. I was trying to look on here to see if it told us velocity, and it doesn't. This is just an FMJ, just run-of-the-mill stuff. This is what I would buy for just practice shooting. Actually, if I'm gonna buy, I'd probably buy a bulk canister of some Reman if I'm just gonna for range use. So, but anyway, this was, a local store, reasonable price, so I picked up a box of these. You guys, if you watch the channel, know how much I love Underwood ammo. Hold it right side up here for you anyway. But I do love the Underwood. This stuff is a 68 grain bullet, claiming to go 1,400 feet per second. It's a plus P. This Walther can handle the plus P, no question. Am I gonna go spend a whole day and shoot a bunch of rounds of this? Absolutely not. It's too expensive for one, and I'm a tightwad. You guys know that. I think this is some serious ammunition for a 380. You guys know that I really like it in my 32. That Beretta Tomcat loves the Underwood ammo. And that when I carry the 32, that's what I carry in it, because it really likes it. To me, that's brought new life to the smaller calibers, 32 and 380. This is some serious stuff. Hopefully it likes it. Here's something else that's unusual that I picked up. This is a Norma. They're calling it MHP. Norma's pretty serious in the gun, or in the ammunition manufacturing. We don't see a lot of Norma stuff in the West. This was on the shelf at a local store. I thought, well, shoot, I'll give it a try. 85 grain bullet going 1280. That's pretty serious stuff. I'll have to pull it out of the box, show you. It's got a kind of a different looking tip. So here's that Norma. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a black case looking deal, but it's a silver type bullet with a real small hollow point. this could be a fun ballistics gel test video for another day, of course. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Of course, if you guys are familiar with Underwood, I call it a Phillips screwdriver tip. I don't know. I mean, that's, you know, it's really not accurate, but that's kind of what that tip looks like. So anyway, something unusual there. I like this Underwood. I'm really excited to see how this stuff shoots today. So I think right off the bat, I'm just going to shoot 3 shots. I got my target set up. Shoot 3 shots with the 90 grain bullet just to see where we're at point of impact. This is the first time I've shot this gun, so hopefully it'll run. All right, guys, before I start shooting, something interesting about this, and I think all the Walthers are this way. Hopefully you guys can see it. There's a white like square on the rear sight and then a white dot on the front. So when you line them up, you kind of have 2 white images to line up. I think it's kind of cool. Would it be better if this bright orange? Maybe. I kind of like it. I mean, today's just not a perfect day for shooting. I got a little bit of a crosswind and the lighting's kind of hit and miss with the way the clouds, but I was so excited to shoot this, I couldn't wait. I had to come out today and do it. I got a commitment the rest of the week, so yeah, we're gonna give this guy a try. Well, it functioned perfectly. The slide held back. The trigger on this is pretty nice. I should have brought my trigger gauge today, but I didn't. These are known for having an extreme heavy double action, but a pretty nice single action. I honestly haven't even pulled the trigger double action. We'll do that when I get back from looking at the target, but that single action trigger is pretty nice. Okay, so here's 1, 2, 3 on the edge of the paper. That's about a 2 1/4 inch group. Maybe we'll call that slightly. Yeah, 2 1/4, 2 1/2. Tell you what, that ain't too bad. We better mark these guys. So there's 1, 2, 3 up there. Okay, before you do more shooting, I'm going to just talk about a couple different things. If you guys are watching this and you're not familiar with the PPK, they do not have a slide release. So the slide's locked back on an empty mag. So the way you have to do that, pull the mag out, do it so you can see better. Just release the slide, decock the hammer. Bear in mind, guys, this was designed in the 1930s, I believe. If you guys are watching this, I'm sure there's some PPK experts that can comment to let us know for sure, but this design's been around a long time, almost 100 years. So that wasn't a slide release, wasn't a thing in those days. But anyway, so that's where that's at. So another thing that I wanted to talk about with this is a holster. I got this, it's a little DeSantis inside the waist holster. And I think I got this, I bought a whole, literally a cardboard box full of stuff from a guy that was just kind of cleaning up his gun room. And I think that's where this came from. I'm not 100% sure. That fits these Walthers perfectly. Inside the waist, I've actually carried that 32 quite a bit with this. And the real problem with this setup inside the waist for me, you feel like you should be wearing a tuxedo when you're carrying it, right? I don't have a tuxedo. It's a problem. Anyway, this is a great setup. I'll tell you what, you know, I've only shot 3 shots there, 2.5 inches, whatever. I've had revolvers that wouldn't shoot that good. So far, I am impressed as all get out. I'm not gonna move the sights on it. I'm gonna shoot those other ammos first, because right now, I hope that I can shoot those Underwoods accurately, and I can say, okay, if I ever carry this guy, after I buy my first tuxedo, I'll be carrying the Underwood ammo in it. Because I think that is, in my opinion, hopefully you guys, if you guys comment, because there is some great self-defense 380 ammo. My opinion, I think that would be the one, if the gun will shoot it good, that I would go to. Leave some comments about your experience with 380 premium ammo, because I really don't have any. So we're gonna shoot the Underwood ammo next, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, we got 3 shots of the Underwood ammo loaded up. Before we do that, I'm gonna take just a minute and ask you guys to please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Had some steady growth on the channel, and it's because of you guys, and I really, really appreciate it. And I appreciate the comments. I try to answer every one. If I don't answer yours, I apologize, because I'm probably 95% right now. And once in a while, I do let one slip between the cracks. But if you know more about these 380s, this is my very first, pardon me, this is the second 380 I've owned. I actually traded my other one for this one. But yeah, please leave some comments about the 380. I think it's kind of neat. I'll tell you what, when you touch that baby off, you know it's not a 32, that's for sure. It does have a little bit more recoil, but man, I like it. I hope these Underwood ammo will shoot good. So here we go. All right, so I was curious on the recoil. We're that lighter bullet, but it's going a little faster. Honestly, recoil is about exactly the same as that FMJ ammo. It's a little snappy. Well, I'm not sure what's going on. I've only got one on the paper right there. I'm gonna go shoot 3 more and see what happens. Okay, hopefully things are a little better. Let's go have a look. Okay guys, this was my first shot I could see from where I was shooting. I think they're over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a different sheet of paper and get a big sheet of paper. I got all this hole here. I've got to put a new piece of plywood up someday, but I'm gonna change my targets up a little bit before we do any more. Okay, well, I got a bigger target up there. I think the gun is shooting to the left, truly. I'm not super excited about taking a brass punch to this guy and trying to knock that side round. I have to just see how far it is. I mean, if it's too far, I would probably try to attempt it, but not really looking forward to it. And just so you know, a lot of times I don't say this in the videos and I get a lot of questions. I'm shooting a full 25 the way I'm set up. It might be closer to 30 yards right now. So that's a heck of a shot with these little guns, but it's fun to me. So that's what I do. But if I can get it grouping fairly decent and it's off to the left slightly, I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes. So I got a new target up there, still shooting the Underwood ammo. Well, we should be able to see where it's hitting anyway. Okay guys, well, this is what makes it fun, right? So here's where my point of aim is, and here's one. And I don't know, 12 or 16 inches to the right and high is another one. Another foot or so high and to the left is another one. That's about, oh, for funsies, let's just put a tape measure on it. Oh, I'm not near as bad. That's a 10-inch group. Yeah, heaven yes, that is a 10-inch group. Wowza. You know, I've been known to have a loose nut behind the trigger once in a while, but pretty sure that's not the case today. All right, so that's what makes this whole deal fun, right? My 32 ACPs love the Underwood ammo. This Walther does not like it. A 10-inch group. I mean, I'm shooting at 25, 30 yards. If I was shooting at 7 yards, would it be acceptable? Probably. You know, point of impact, it's kind of centered. It's not like it's too far off one way or the other. I don't know, 10-inch group's craziness. Anyway, we're gonna try something different. This is the Norma, they call it MHP. Reading the fine print, it says monolithic hollow point. I have no experience with these whatsoever. This is the first time I've even seen one in the store. I'm gonna say it's probably similar to a Barnes bullet design. So 85 grain bullet going 1,200 feet. That's pretty serious performance, I think, out of a 380. So we're gonna shoot it next. Hopefully get it a little closer where we're trying to aim. Okay, we'll go up and have a look. Hopefully we're in a little better than a 10-inch group. Okay guys, I said hopefully better than a 10-inch group jokingly. So there's one. And 10 inches away is another one. So there's 1, 2, 3, and it's about a foot to the left. Holy smokes. This is crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and mark those. Okay, so in the spirit of ending on a good note, we know that it doesn't like the Norma monolithic hollow points. We know it doesn't like the Underwood. It shot a pretty good group with these just plain old FMJ. So I think what it's telling me is this doesn't like light for caliber bullets. Please leave some comments if you have experience with 380 and premium ammo. I know that Spear Gold Dot makes a premium one. Hornady makes the critical defense. I don't know, maybe I just need to find the right one that's maybe, see, because that Underwood was 68 grains, the other one was 85 grains. This is a 90 grain FMJ. I don't know, leave some comments. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what your experience has been with any premium self-defense ammo. My theory is for what I carry is factory ammo. If I decide to reload for this, I'll probably get a bunch of FMJs and reload for it, just for funsy practice, but I usually always carry factory ammo, so help me figure out which one to try next. Let's just shoot one 3-shot group with this guy. We're gonna wrap the video up. Hopefully we'll have a good group and end on a good note. Here we go. Had a little bit of a jam. That's interesting, isn't it? Just a failure to extract. Maybe it doesn't like the Norma ammo or the PMC ammo either. All right, well, that's what makes this shooting business fun, right? If everything we tried worked easily, what fun would that be? Hopefully you guys like coming along with me. You know, I've done several of these types of projects, but we're gonna walk up and have a look, see what the target looks like, probably wrap it up for the night. Wow, I don't even know what to say to this. So here's 1, and a foot over here is 2, 3. I don't think I can end that way. I don't know what is going on. All right, I can't stand to end on a bad note like that. You guys seen the first group was 2.5 inches. I am not sure what's going on. I've been doing some shooting today. The lighting is terrible, the wind's blowing, I got a million excuses, but I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna try one more time. No matter what, we're gonna give up. One thing I forgot to mention on this, 2 different mags. See the little pinky rest on this guy? And I think it's just a different base plate than this is the flush base plate. Kind of a variety. Maybe this would be better in a concealed carry situation. I really like the comfort of this. It just gives me a little bit of extra, you know, my hands are extra large. I really like that part of it. So anyway, I don't know what to say. I'm disappointed. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm getting a little eye fatigue. I've been shooting quite a bit today. And honestly, I mean, my viewing audience here that's a little bit older knows what I'm talking about. For me, I know I can shoot usually for about 1 hour. Past that, and then my eyes just get a little fatigued, and man, I just can't go shoot all day like I used to. So anyway, we're gonna shoot one more group and hopefully end on a good note. All right, hopefully did a little better that time. All right, guys, still shooting off to the left. Well, look at the group. 1, 2, 3. 3 inches, maybe slightly over. Alrighty, we're gonna stop right there while we're still ahead. Okay, guys, we're gonna end it right there. The last shot was 3-shot group. You know what? I didn't even realize it, but I didn't have my sunglasses on, and I think where it's a little overcast, that might be a little bit of it. That I was having a hard time seeing the sights with sunglasses plus overcast. That might have had something to do with it. I got a pair of clear glasses. I didn't even think about putting them on. So, you know, you guys know I love these kind of projects. I love these PPKs for whatever reason. Don't know why for sure, but I do. I hope I get some comments of what ammo has been working in someone else's PPK 380. You know, the Critical Defense Hornady's got a good reputation. Spirit Gold Dot's got a real good reputation. I haven't tried either one of those. I don't know, leave some comments, steer me in the right direction. The 380 ammo in those premium ammo has been relatively easy to find. So I'm just gonna see what's available in town. I got a couple shops here that have been stocking quite a bit of ammo since it's been available lately. So maybe I'll swing in there. I'll bring you guys along. I mean, this is just part of the journey, right? Love these little concealed carry guns. I don't know why, I just do. That Breaded Tomcat, these PPKs, love these little guns. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe. Have a good night.